Yo, what's up everyone? My name's the Cozy Games Collector and this is going to be the first ever video I make for this channel. So I've recently been making a few YouTube channels. I made one that was Sonic related at one point, then I made another one that was for Ace Attorney, but then I realised I should just do what I actually do best, which is my passion for collecting video games and just ranting about them. So this new channel of mine I'm making now is just going to be me talking about video games and how I collect them and where I go to collect them and stuff, and just showing off the games that I buy recently. So today I'm going to be showing the ps1 games that I got along with my ps1 games collection. So I was in Glasgow with my nan for like a week or something, and they were doing like a sale thing, like big boot sale in this building, and there was a lady who was selling her husband's PlayStation games collection. He had a PS2 and a PS1. I bought both, but for this video I'll be showing the PS1 games that I bought, okay? And here it is. So obviously he had two controllers, which was brilliant. So I paid I think it was £30 for all this, by the way, so that was such a steal. Two controllers, no clue if they're working, by the way, absolutely no clue, because his PS1, I couldn't actually figure out how to set it up to my TV, and there's two reasons why. Give me a second, I'm just going to pause my TV, there we go. The reason why is because I just couldn't get it working on my TV, because it's a newer TV obviously, which I'll be getting that fixed and I'll be buying an older TV so I can set up these older consoles, but it's in a nice condition. It's not like all yellowed and that, it's still like grey, but it still holds up perfectly fine. It's brilliant. And I just love the way it looks, by the way, the PlayStation one. It looks amazing. So anyway, enough ranting about that, the console. It actually has all the bits for it as well. Came with this bit here, so if anybody watching this video right now knows what this does, please tell me, because I genuinely have no clue what this is. Oh yeah, he had I never noticed at the time when I was buying this PS1, but he actually had the Guitar Hero stuff as well. If I would have noticed that, I would have actually bought his Guitar Hero thing, because they're very hard to get. But I just saw that he had a guitar there and Guitar Hero, and I was like, oh, I'm not getting that, but I actually should have, because that would have been another good thing to add to the collection. But you know, somebody else would have probably bought that, or maybe someone wouldn't have, because they would be like, oh, there's no console for it, because I was the guy that bought the console obviously. But anyway, let's start talking about the games. So the first thing here, I'm actually going to show this because this is brilliant. I love this. This is like a good piece of history right here. This right here is a demo disc. And these things are amazing. I love how it's got like the picture of all the games characters and that on it. So they like a picture of Crash Bandicoot there, and a picture of the guy for Tekken, and I don't know who the other guys are, and I'm not going to guess because I just annoy people, but if I could quickly open up the disc to find out what it is. Okay, so I opened it up and it doesn't actually say what the demo is and what game it's for. It might be for all of these games, but it didn't actually say. It just said registered user demo, and it was a black disc, so no clue. But anyway, now let's start talking about all the games here. So my friend and I don't sell any of my games in my collection, and I never will, because I don't want to make that mistake and be the person that sold his games and has to buy them all. But my friend was talking to me about this one, and he said that this was actually worth a decent amount, and I was like, oh, that's cool and that, but I'm not going to sell it because I've got two of these ones. So I've got one where it's black and one where it's like grey here, which is one of my complaints when it comes to collecting games. I hate when like the boxes all have different colours and that on them, but it's nice. This one's sadly got a crack on it, but this is Crash Bandicoot warped. So then we're going to look at this one, and this game is an abomination and needs to be burnt and destroyed. I just dropped it, oh boy, it's absolutely fine. This game is Bubsy 3D and it is bad. It's one of the worst games that ever came out. It's terrible, and I'm actually proud to have this in my collection, believe it or not. As bad as it is, I'm proud to have this in my collection, because it is a terrible game, and that's why I love the fact it's in my collection, because how bad it is. Because there's so many videos of people playing this game and talking about it and how much they hate it. I played it and it is bad, obviously, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as everybody's going, oh, it's so this and this, but it's bad, yeah. Alright, we got Rayman, which I actually played this one for a bit and did enjoy it. This is the first Rayman game. It looks really nice. I love the box art, by the way, for each and every single one of these games. So I've got a 15-minute film time for these videos, so that's why I'm just showing them all quickly and ranting about them. Spice World, honestly, I think that's for the Spice Girls band. might be wrong, but there's a game called Spice World. Not played that one obviously, and probably won't play that one. This game I will be playing, this is a Worms World Party. I will definitely be playing that with somebody, because this is a good game. Worms has always been a brilliant game. I've played the Worms Collection on the Xbox 360. That'll be another video soon, me talking about my Xbox 360 games collection, because that is the console I actually played for years when I was younger. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, I will be trying that game out for a bit eventually, once I set it up. But yeah, when I saw this guy selling all these games for £30, I had to buy it. Because I just saw the massive games collection, each and every single one of them. I was like, this is a treasure trove right now. I was looking at the time, my gran was like, no, you don't need to buy this, you got the PlayStation 5. And I was like, shush, I know exactly why I need to buy this. I was like, you don't understand this, but I am buying this. And I was like, Crash Bandicoot here as well, another great game. I love how big the boxes are, chunky they are. And then I even went into the game shop at one point and I told the guys about the find, because she was like, can you explain why he bought a PS2 and a PS1 when he's got the PS5, you know, like for the older games? And I was ranting about it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Okay, and the next game is... I should have kept that for the last game actually. Tomb Raider 2. I'm gonna make a quick joke quickly, but... This is why people played this game. It's also a good game as well, but I've not played that one yet either. Alright, where's the next game? I hate the fact I keep falling every time I make a game, but... The next game is Resident Evil. I think I've actually played this, this is the one with the mansion. I actually have played this one and on the PlayStation 5, but I didn't like it very much because I just couldn't get used to the camera and that. Same for the older Devil May Cry games. Alright, next game is Rascal. Don't know what this one is, so I'm actually going to quickly take these games out because I'm sick of them falling like that, and then I'll show the rest of them. Alright, here's a few more of the games here. This game's called Lemons. I don't know what this one is. Tell me if any of these games are good. I heard that this one's actually pretty good to play as well, so I will be trying that one out eventually for a bit. This game's going to be a good game. I know my gran would like that game because she likes these types of games where you pop bubbles and that, so I'll actually have to show her that next time she's in my house. And the next game's Tunnel B1. I dare say this one was actually a pretty decent game, so I will be trying this one out as well. And then there's another Oddworld game here that I got. And again, I'm just happy that I got all these games for about 30 quid. Because I do enjoy collecting games and like displaying them and having them in my collection as a bit of history. And eventually when I get my own house, I'll be having these all these games put on a shelf and that. And then there's Micro Machines version 3. This is a fun little car racer game. Wait, is this the... Okay, yeah, this is the PlayStation 1 version, because I remembered he actually had that game as a DS game as well. Okay, these are all the games. Just wait, so I'm going to take all these ones out quickly and show these ones as well. Alright, next game is Courier Crisis. Then there's Casper. And the game after that is Crash Bandicoot again. See, I told you I had two copies of this. This one is actually lighter compared to the other box. So the grey box I showed earlier was a lot more heavier. So maybe that's the difference. This one's a lot lighter. Or maybe it's just because it's got a manual. And this one's a brilliant game. Who wants to be a millionaire? I'm not joking, I was outside with my pals one day and they bought the PlayStation 4 or 5 version of the game. And they were outside ranting about it, like, who wants to play this game tonight? I was like, well, I would join you, but I don't own it. And then I got it for the PS1, I was like, aye, I've got the PS1 version of the game here. Who wants to play that? And then we got Rayman Rush, which is a racing game, I'm assuming. Well, I actually need to try that one out with my brother, so I'll be playing that one soon. And we got 3 more games to show, and I can't really show the last game because it's actually one of my favourite games. Here's a copy of Karushi Final. What is this game actually? Is this a puzzle game? Oh, I remember this annoyed me actually when I first looked at it. I thought it was going to be some tactical game with soldiers and that, and then I looked at the back and I was like, this is like a puzzle game and cool maths games. Alright, V-Rally, another racing game. And the last game is such a beautiful game, and I was so happy. This is the main reason I actually bought the PS1 in the first place, was for Final Fantasy VII. I love this game actually. I've been playing it recently. I played the remake and then I started playing Final Fantasy VII. I started on this and then I ended up buying the game on my PlayStation 5 as well. and there was a guy I was talking to who has the platinum on it, and he was just helping me get through the game because I had no clue what I was doing. I was like, where do I go, what do I do, what should I do with all my characters and that, and he was helping me. And I love this game. This game is actually brilliant. I'm still playing it now, and the best part about it is it's actually got all the discs in it. It's got the Final Fantasy VIII, it's got the manual. I love the old manuals as well, because the manuals always like have facts about the characters and that. It's actually got the discs in it as well. So when I beat the game on my PlayStation 5, I'll be going back to it on the PlayStation 1, because I just want to experience the feeling of putting the discs in, changing the disc and putting the next disc in for the save file. But that is the entire PlayStation 1 games collection I've got so far. And it's probably going to stay like that because I don't play much PS1 games. But if there ever is another PS1 game I'll actually play, maybe I'll buy one. But for now, this is my PS1 games collection, and it's going to stay like that for now. But I hope you all enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. But this game is brilliant, and anyone who collects video games, I recommend you just get this one. That is definitely a fun game. But this was a good haul that I got, £30 for all this. But anyway, see you all in the next video.